We got
I'll
the
give you a quick.
we got the funniest Larry Bird story ever told, man. It was a funny story with I just reacted to saying that LeBron's a better ball handler than MJ. Ha 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 ha. He's not. So we got another funny story, but this time it's Larry Bird.
Larry Bird story. Actually, before I got there, I'm gonna take you back to my rookie year. Right, coming into the league, I always looked at Larry Bird. I was like, okay, he's really good, but how good is he? Right. This is young
Mm.
me. Right. This is 19, 20-year old me. Right. I'm
Yep.
questioning just how good Larry Bird really is because at that time I'm like, doesn't jump real high, doesn't run real fast. Like, okay, I know he can shoot a little bit, but like, well, why is everybody having such a hard time guarding this guy? Like, I don't get it. I
All
could
right.
guard him.
Because in my mind, I still got the high school mentality,
Mm-hmm.
about Larry Bird. Oh, he ain't that good.
Yep.
He's too
Mm-hmm.
slow. I
Mm.
can guard him. I'm coming in still thinking this because I've never seen this guy in person, but I just know that he's slow,
Mm.
right?
So fast forward about 2 years. I'm 22 years old. I'm a rookie for the San Antonio Spurs. We play
Okay.
the Boston Celtics, and it just so happens we got some injuries on the front line.
Well, Ron, I think the key to both these teams has been the injuries. And we first talk about San Antonio. They've missed total games 35,
Damn.
so injuries really been a problem.
And we had some injuries. And so Larry Brown, who was the coach of the San Antonio Spurs in 1990, Larry Brown calls me up and pulls me to the side and says, "Hey, listen, kiddo, I'm going to start you tonight against, the Celtics. I want you to go out and defend Larry as best you can. You know he's a great player."
And guess who's in the starting lineup playing against the Boston?
Ooh.
You?
Guess who has the guard Larry Bird at the forward
Ooh.
position playing
Woof.
playing alongside David Robinson? Right?
You?
Tony Massenberg, number 45, the second-round pick out of Maryland, 6'9", 230-pound rookie. The last player selected in the second round of NBA draft this past year.
It's my first time seeing Larry Bird in person. I'm like, yeah, I, okay.
Ooh.
So I'm like, yes.
Mm.
see what's up with this guy, right? Lock this dude up. He ain't like that, right? So this is what I'm thinking.
And I'm like, whatever. You about to get D'd up
Bring it.
right now. I'm sick out of that. I got bounce. I can move my feet and I can block shots. So I'm going to
Okay.
be all over you tonight is what I'm thinking in my mind.
Mm.
That ends up in a Tony Massenberg slam.
So I go out there. So Larry gets me ISO'd on the wing. He just kind of looks at me, right?
And we're in Boston. Larry gets me out on the wing. He kind of looks at me and he's like, okay, rookie.
So I'm looking at it like, yeah, you're not getting that off tonight. So he gives me the simple, Travis. He gives me the simple one, two
Oh
jab
yeah,
step,
them
right?
jabs will
Larry
mess
got
you
me out
up.
on that wing. One jab step, two jab steps. I don't bite on it. And I'm like, I know that jump shot's coming. I'm right on top of it.
Now I don't go for it because I know he's gonna shoot the J, and I'm gonna block it in my mind, right? I got my feet set. I'm gonna block it. I'm
You
gonna
gonna
throw
block
this
the
in the stands,
J?
right? He's gonna
What?
know who I am tonight. So he gives me the one, the two, and I was like to myself, all right, here it comes. He raises up, he shoots it.
Goes into his jump shot, releases it. I'm right on top of it.
I jump to the moon, swing with everything I got.
I tap his hand when he released it.
Tap his hand like that, right? So when I come down, I turn back and I look real quick. All I see is the ball going through.
Bottoms.
Damn.
First three.
Damn.
Bottom, right? And
He
I'm
ain't
all
even
over this
move.
shot. So I'm like, okay, I almost got that one. That's what I'm saying to myself. I almost got that one. Almost got it, right?
So I'm like,
Really?
all right, I almost got that one. I almost got it. I almost got it. Just got to slide up a little bit closer. I'm going to get the next one.
So he comes down, second play. Again, gives me another one, two, jab step. All right, I'm not going for it. So this time I ease up a little bit because I'm like, okay, if he goes to shoot it, if I take a couple of steps forward, so if I take one step forward, I'm going to be closer to that shot and I'm going to try to block it with my left hand.
Mm.
So I'm like, all right, I'm going to shade a little bit to his left. I'm going to shade a little bit to his right hand this time because, that's all he got. He can't drive by me because he's too slow. So he jabs, he looks at me again, right? And again, it's the look of, like, what are you doing? Like, that's how Larry's looking at me.
Yeah.
Like, what are you, like, who do you, like, who are
You
you?
think you
Kind of
is?
thing,
Yeah,
right? So, and
yeah.
I'm reading this in his eyes because it's like the look of no respect. It's like no respect. Like, you're not even really here. But in my mind, I'm about to lock him up.
Yeah,
So
he
we come
pissed
back
off
down,
too.
a
I
couple
could
trips
tell.
down, go back and forth. He gets me out on the wing again. So I shade to the
Oh
right.
yeah,
He
he
gives
trying to
me the
fry
same,
your
same
ass.
move, Travis. Same move. 1, 2.
Then the pump fake was so good, I couldn't help but bite him.
Oh,
And
and
I'm like,
one.
that's the only answer I got. Same result.
Oh,
Swinging with everything I got. Hit his hand on the release. I look back. Ball. Boop.
Biggest lead of the game. It is 17
and
as
one.
Larry Bird goes up, gets the basket, and he draws
Off
foul.
one
Ooh.
foot.
So I'm like, I'm like, okay. Thought I could block that. Guess that's not gonna happen.
Well, how many years has Larry Bird done that? Pump fakes, get you in the air, creates the contact, then the concentration to finish
Look
the
at that.
shot. You know, a lot of guys
1 foot.
can draw
Bitch.
fouls, but it's the
1
guys that can
foot.
draw the foul, regroup, concentrate, and make that shot to get you those three-point play opportunities. Larry Bird has been one of the great players in the league to do that.
At this point now, there's two moves he's giving me. So
Okay.
now I'm starting to think like, okay, maybe this dude really is that good.
Hell yeah.
Because I was on top of that first shot and he made that. It didn't even touch the rim.
So now at this point, we go back and forth. Larry Brown calls timeout, and Larry can see I'm flustered. I'm a little bit.
Larry kind of looks at me like, just hang in there, kiddo. Just hang in there.
It's me.
And so
Larry taps me. He's like, "Listen, kiddo, the guy's a great player. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged." And then he subs me out. And then I said,
Don't be discouraged. You're out of the game.
"Yeah, you gotta get here. Sit over here next to me, kiddo."
San Antonio's lineup, and Massenburg will take a seat.
Larry Brown took me out because he realized he ain't ready. He ain't ready. But the truth is, fellas, nobody was ready. And that was Larry Bird with a bad back doing that.
Wow. I be forgetting this nigga was
7-point
hurt
San Antonio
too.
lead. Bird goes to
Wow,
score
bro.
again.
Playing through it. You could just look at him and tell he had a bad back.
Well, the matchup's quick with Bird from the corner. It's a 2. Well, Larry Bird is back in Boston Garden, and he's now
And you know what's a good comparison? You know how I don't know if any one of y'all watched my last video or not, but we was comparing LeBron handles to MJ. And LeBron look all stiff and shit. Doing his moves. He always been like that. That's just how Bird look a little stiff with injuries. LeBron don't be having no fucking. This ain't even about LeBron, but this is just me really appreciating how great Bird is. Bird is stiff, hurt than a motherfucker, and still getting buckets.
So it was one of those moments because I never really
But Bird not really that stiff though. He got some fluid in his movement too, bro. But you can see how stiff he can be sometimes too.
had anybody look at me at that point on a basketball court with I don't even know what to describe it as anything other than just you're not even here, dudes. You're not even here.
Yeah,
Wow.
you not locked in at all.
Do you know? And I was like, well, I guess I didn't know, but I know now.
going to try to get that fourth out. He's tried about 5 times to reach in. Bird. The lead is 3. Bird's going to get him an open shot for 3.
Damn.
San Antonio needs a timeout. They trail by 6.
And from that point, I didn't really know what to do defensively because I'm on top of him and I can't get to the jump shot because he's 6'9".
San Antonio hasn't had a defensive stop in about a month, the coaches were telling us prior to the game, and Bird continues to light it up. I think when you play Larry Bird, you've got to stay in his hip pocket and chase him. You give him too much room fighting over the screen, then he reads them too well. You've got to stay glued to him.
Right? That was the first thing that stood out to me. Like, okay, I actually thought I was an inch taller than him, but I'm not.
Yeah, Bird tall as
As
hell.
tall as I am. So at this point now,
That's
I'm
another
like, okay,
thing.
it's a couple possessions later now. He's got the ball. He puts it on the ground, drives right by me, lays the ball up.
Bird knifes his way through for 2.
I don't know what's happening now. He kind of looks at the referee like he's gonna let him do this. Because I remember Larry's shot is just like his pump fake.
Parrish's turnaround won't find the hole. Bird battles Robinson, takes it away. Bird fakes the three. He has 3 men on him. Somebody has to be open. Parrish, count it. Larry Bird and Robert Parrish played a 2-man game in basketball as well as anybody. There's the pump fake. Robert Parrish rolls to the basket. You've seen this for about 10 years at Boston now. Those two guys, the pick and roll, beautiful play. And the thing that makes it so great is Larry Bird, you must play him to the three-point line because he's a threat out there.
Yep.
And it creates a tremendous mismatch for the opponent.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just like his pump fake. So he goes into the shot, and I'm up on my toes at this point because I'm going to get it. So then he takes one dribble, and the referees call a foul.
Rebound, the outlet is Shaw. Bird, count it.
Bird's hard as fuck, man.
So that was a humbling experience. And I got new respect for his skill level because I watched him go on to destroy us for the rest of that game.
Now remember, Larry Bird, when he feels like he's got you on the ropes, loves to shoot three-point shot. You and I are going to Vegas after this. Fights through the pick of Kevin McHale. The shot clock is down to 5. Bird's wide open again. You cannot leave him. For 3. That's his third one.
He definitely can shoot that bush, too.
With him because we are over
A
from
boy,
the
Bird.
Boston.
Bird.
Once again, the final score, Boston 108. San Antonio 98.
So you fast forward about a year and a half, 2 years, I end up doing my first stint with Boston as a 10-day.
Yeah.
And the guy that I'm filling in for is Larry because Larry had the bad back.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly I know once Larry comes back, I'm done because, they got a full roster. And so I end up doing 2 10-days. But in the course of those 2 10-days, for me to be around the likes of Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish.
Wow.
I did 2 10-days, 20 days there with those guys. I got to say it played a role in my career because I saw what made them so great.
Okay.
It's about talent, but it's also about competitive drive when you talk about getting to the pro level or any high level of basketball.
Okay.
And usually the guy who wants it the most is the guy that's going to be successful. Larry Bird is one of my all-time favorite players. And when I got a chance to be around him in 1992, and even though he was injured, I could feel that competitive drive just on the stuff that he'd be talking to some of his teammates.
Every single day in practice, I had to play against Larry Bird. This dude, you want to talk about trash? Tell so much trash, man. It was unbelievable. I mean, my son, right? They would be like, hey, Dad, let's go trick-or-treating. Come on, we'll go by Parrish's house. We'll go by Bird's house. We'll go by McHale's house. Right. I'd be like, I'm not taking y'all by Larry's house, man. There's no way. I don't want to hear his trash talking. We'll go by other two guys. But, that guy talked more trash and, would back it up. As years have gone on, he sort of gets pushed by the wayside. But, not many people talk about Bird, and I think, that's a disservice.
Yeah, Bird's goated.
Bird, count it.
Think about it. Bird got 3 rings. LeBron only got 4. And to me, I don't think Bron is better than Bird. I think Bron retiring for his ass not getting another ring, in my opinion.
And he was more skilled than most. And those are the things that
I think he got lucky during COVID, bro. Yeah.
He relied on to make it great. So I've had an opportunity, man, to be around Hall of Famers like him, King Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, David Robinson, Karl Malone, John Stockton. The list goes on. And so I've learned from these guys that it takes more to compete at the high level than just talent. You got to work at it, no matter how great you are, no matter how many accolades you have.
Now, it don't hurt, too, that he can shoot that thing, too, now.
Man, you talk about shoot that thing.
Bird's wide open again.
Bird
You
shoot the fuck out
cannot
of
leave
this.
him. Bird
All
three.
net,
That's his
glass,
third one.
hook shots,
Wow.
Like this is like
fadeaways.
practice. Like you do you know? And I was like, well, I guess I didn't know. I know now.
Hey man, that's real shit, man. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We watch full games, we watch stories, documentaries, everything on this channel. If you are new, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are an OG returner, appreciate you for showing love and being here, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace. 91 days, 92 days in a row, chat.